Lee Min-ho just set the entire fandom ablaze with a revelation that's been quietly lingering for over a decade. A heartfelt confession that he's long admired none other than Song Hye-kyo. And this isn't just fanfiction come to life or another clickbait headline. Let's rewind all the way to 2011. In an interview that's since become legendary, Lee Min-ho was asked to describe his ideal woman. Without missing a beat, he named Song Hye-kyo. He spoke with the kind of sincerity you don't forget, calling her elegant, ageless, and immensely talented. He even admitted that just the idea of acting alongside her made him nervous. It was raw, it was real. And now, over 10 years later, that quiet admiration might be evolving into something much more tangible. So let's walk through the slow burn connection that's got fans everywhere, holding their breath to really grasp why this moment feels so huge. You have to understand who we're talking about. Lee Min-ho isn't just a star, he's a full-blown Hallyu icon. From his unforgettable role as Ji-Yoo Junpyo in Boys Over Flowers, to his commanding presence in City Hunter, The Heirs, The King, Eternal Monarch, and his recent global spotlight in Pachinko and When the Stars Gossip, he's proven to be a force of charisma and consistency. And then there's Song Hye-kyo, pillar of Korean drama history. From Autumn in My Heart and Full House to the international phenomenon Descendants of the Sun, and her stunning performance in The Glory. She's not just a top actress, she's a cultural icon. Put these two titans in the same frame, and it's impossible not to feel something electric. Yet strangely, they've never worked together. Not once. Until recently, it was just wishful thinking until the signs started to add up. Enter 2022. The Fendi show in New York becomes ground zero for what fans now call the shift. Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo seated together, smiling, visibly at ease, their looks subtly coordinated, their chemistry off the charts. The internet didn't just notice, it exploded. It was the moment fans were thrown back to that 2011 interview. Maybe, just maybe, this admiration wasn't frozen in time. Maybe it was alive and finally moving forward. Then came 2023. Social media sleuths picked up on both stars, arriving at Incheon Airport within hours of each other. That alone sent rumor mills spinning. But then came even more fuel. Overlapping vacation posts, oddly similar beach aesthetics, captions that felt strangely in sync, and then boom, rumors of a secret relationship and even talk of a wedding. They started making rounds. The wedding claims were quickly shut down by their reps, but that didn't stop the fan speculation. Far from it. People began analyzing jewelry, matching accessories, and even the way they phrased things in interviews. Was it a stretch? Maybe. But was it also incredibly compelling? Absolutely. What makes this story different isn't just the fan buzz or the fantasy pairing, it's the energy between them, quiet, mutual, unforced. Both Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo are known for their privacy. They don't chase headlines, they focus on their work, keep their personal lives protected, and carry themselves with a kind of quiet dignity. That's why fans believe that if something is happening here, it's happening slowly, meaningfully, and with real intention. One fan captured the vibe perfectly. You don't need flashy moments when the quiet ones speak louder. So, what's really going on? Is it just admiration that's lasted through the years? A strong friendship formed from shared respect? Or are we seeing the early chapters of a love story that's been patiently building behind the scenes? There's no confirmation, not yet. But what we do have is a steady string of moments that trace a clear arc from admiration to possibility. That long-ago confession from Lee Min-ho, it still resonates. And the fact that his feelings have remained so consistent, that's powerful. Imagine the project they could lead together, an epic romance, full of nuance and depth. But maybe the most beautiful story isn't waiting in a script. Maybe it's already unfolding, quietly and sincerely, far from the spotlight. Whether this leads to a future on screen, a public revelation, or simply a bond rooted in mutual admiration. One thing's certain, people are invested, deeply, and this story isn't going away anytime soon. So what about you? Do you think we're seeing the early spark of something real? Or is this simply a beautiful friendship wrapped in fandom hopes and dreams? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear where you stand. And if this story has you as hooked as the rest of us, go ahead and tap that like button and subscribe for more updates, deep dives, and all the quiet moments that just might be writing the next great K-drama off screen.